Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Trebecca. I'm back again today to show you how I download a font from thefont.com, upload that font to Cricut Design Space, and use that font to create a design to put onto a shirt. We're going to be going over all three of those things today, so stay tuned, keep watching, and make a shirt with me. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is go to thefont.com. This is where I'm going to show you how I download the font that I want to use and then upload it into Cricut Design Space so that I can make it into the design that I want and then put that on the shirt. So let's go ahead and go over to thefont.com. So here we are in thefont.com. I already know which font I want to use, but thefont.com is really cool because they've got a bunch of different fonts that you can look through. You can download them all for free. The one that I want to use is called Bread. So this is the one that I want to use. This is what it looks like. It's really nice because it shows you what every single letter is going to look like. You can even go up here to preview what you want to use the font for, what that's going to come out to look like. So I'm going to go over here and hit download. You're going to see your download down here. Go ahead and double click on that. And then this is literally everything that comes with that font. Now all fonts aren't like this. Now I'm going to go back to downloads because what you're going to have to do is unzip this file. So we're going to go right here. You're going to right click and extract all. Hit extract. And then it brings you back to this. But it tells you right here what each one is. So we have the regular bread, that would be this first one. The rough bread, that would be that one. And the delicious bread would be right there. But I like how the regular one looks, so I'm going to go ahead and double click on that. I'm going to go here to install. Now once it's installed, I'm going to head over to my Cricut Design Space. The Cricut that I use is a Cricut Explore Air 2. To make my shirts, I also have a Cricut Heat Press. It's the Easy Press 2. Now we're in Design Space. I'm going to click New Project. And so the font is installed on our computer. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and type in what you're going to want your design to say. For mine, I'm putting MOMtrepreneur because that's exactly what I am. Okay, so once you have that typed in, go over here to font. And like I said, the one I just did was bread, so I know which it is. I'm going to go ahead and type it in the search here. Click on it, and boom. But I think what I want to do is separate these two words. And then I'm going to make the alignment centered. I think the other thing that I'm going to do is separate these words right here. So I'm going to ungroup. I'm going to go back here and highlight all of these because when you ungroup, it separates each single letter, and we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to go here and attach those letters. And I'm going to go right here and attach those letters. Now I'm actually able to move this wherever I want, but I want to increase the size of this. So I want it to sort of be about the length of the entrepreneur part. So that's what my design is going to look like. Now for the shirt itself, that's obviously going to be way too small to put on the shirt. So you're going to go up here to size, and I'm going to change the width of this to 9.5 inches. So that's how big it's going to be, right? So this is exactly how I want it to look, right? So now I'm going to highlight both of these and attach them. So when it cuts out, it's going to come out exactly like that, and I won't have to place each word how I want it. Now once you have that set, you're going to want to mirror your image because you're doing a shirt. But whenever you're working with HTV and t-shirts, always, always, always mirror the image. So now I'm going to load my mat into my machine. I've already got it turned on and everything. Okay, so here's what my mat looks like. I'm using a gold HTV. HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl. This is from Papercraft. I find this brand at Hobby Lobby. It's usually always on sale. It's a very easy brand to use. I've loaded it onto my Papercraft mat, and now I'm going to load it into my Cricut machine. Now, the next thing we're going to do from here is hit continue. My machine is already connected, and since I'm using a glitter HTV, I'm going to turn my little knob on my machine to custom. I'm going to go here to my glitter iron-on, and for glitter I always do more pressure because the cuts come out a lot cleaner and sharper, and it's so much easier to remove the excess vinyl when you do it with more pressure. So next you're going to load your mat, and then you're going to hit go. So here's the machine doing its work. This is the most satisfying part to me, aside from weeding the material. So now the machine is finished cutting out my design. It looks like nothing. You can sort of see the outline. So now what we're going to do next is weed it so we can get just the words that I wanted to cut. We're going to put it on the shirt and we'll be done. So now we're ready to get started with the weeding. This is the most satisfying part to me. We're going to start at the corner here. I'm just going to peel this all off. Quick Cricut hack. Use an empty tissue box to put all your extra little pieces in. Okay, so the weeding is done. I've got my heat press already heated up to the temperature that I need. So right here, I've got my blank shirt. I got this blank shirt from Walmart. It was $2.50. Normally I get my shirts from Hobby Lobby because those are always on sale as well. To start with the shirt, you're going to want to use the heat press and go ahead and press out all the wrinkles. It releases the moisture from the shirt so the design will stick to it a lot better. I have the temperature on my heat press set to 330. On each Papercraft paper that goes around the material, it tells you on the inside for each material, whether it's glitter, solid, foil, whatever it is, it tells you what temperature your heat press needs to be set to. So I'm going to go here, make sure my shirt is straight. I'm going to place it exactly where I want it to be. Now with your shirts, you're going to want your design to be about 3 to 5 inches from the top, depending on what the design is. So this is at about 3 if we're looking at the top of the O. Then to make sure that my design is even, I'm going to use Mom as a reference. I'm going to take my ruler, go to the end of the M here. So that looks like it's about 4.5 inches from right there. I'm going to make sure it's even on the other side. So yeah, that's perfect. Now I'm going to go in with my heat press, and it looks like the design's too big to do the whole thing at once, so I'm going to do half of each side. I've got my timer set to 30 seconds. That's about all you need for a design like this. And I'm applying light pressure to it. Now, once you've got it pressed, the glitter HTV for paper craft suggests you do a warm peel. So right after you press it, go ahead and peel off the protective covering. And boom, there you go. Alright y'all, so here is our finished product. I hope that this tutorial was easy for you to follow. If you're a beginner with the Cricut, I really hope that you were able to make something really amazing. I would love to see what you made. Please send me pictures at Rebecca the Great on Instagram. I'll put it down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you comment and let me know what you might want to see next. What you want me to put on a shirt, anything like that. Make some suggestions and we can get going. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.